What's good, and welcome to the 17th ever episode of Theo's Tailgate. As always, I appreciate anybody who's tuning in or just supporting in general. For the 17th episode, we're going to have on another local guy who's currently balling up in New York with Albany, Levi Wentz, who piled up 619 all-purpose yards for the Great Danes last season as they made a run all the way to the FCS Semifinals. His journey has also been a little different from others, not picking up a football until his senior year. He was actually a standout hooper at Heinrichs in high school before deciding to play football his senior year, where he really only played corner, but picked up 11 scholarship offers before deciding to go on to Old Dominion University, where he entered the portal after the 2022 season. And as far as the jerseys go for this episode, I got on a Washington 2024, so I kind of just threw a Blake Corum's 2024 championship jersey because I thought it just went with it. And then also with Levi being a former standout hooper from the area, I got Shea Gildas Alexander's Canada joint. Also kind of makes sense because the Olympics are on right now. But yeah, let's jump into episode 17 with my boy though.
Oh, so it's a tie game right now.
Spencer Pisco still on the kickoff duties for Stony Brook. Wentz, space down the seam. Levi Wentz still going across midfield. Levi Wentz into opponent territory for the second time in this first half. No flags on the field. And popping.
Got Levi joining us. How you, bro? You guys start camp up yet?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Today was actually our first day. Tomorrow we get into a full swing for it, but you know, we all excited and everything.
And then let's jump right into it, bro. How excited are you for this season? You guys start off with Long Island, and then you're on the road with West Virginia.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're all super excited for the season. I know personally, I mean, this is the biggest one yet for me, so I've been counting down the days since the last one ended, so I'm through the roof about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you had over 600 all-purpose yards last season in your first year returning punts and kicks and whatnot. You obviously got some high expectations for yourself.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, my expectations are always be better than I was the day before. And last year was a good little opportunity for me to get on the field, get some touches, do what I could do for the team. But this year I'm expecting a lot more as far as my role goes and as far as the team goes. I mean, we got high expectations as a program, so it's going to be a good one.
No doubt, and you guys made a run in the FCS playoffs last year, making it all the way to the semifinals. You got 4 preseason all-conference players. You got anybody else off the top of your head we could look out for next season?
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, we got a really strong receiving core coming back this year. Marquise Deeks, he's number 4. He's a guy that comes to mind. He actually transferred from Old Dominion with me. So he's still for a big year. We got guys like Jackson Parker. He's a long-time Albany guy. Number 10, he'll be back next year. I mean, that receiving core is going to be dangerous. That's something to look out for sure.
With last year being your first year returning punts and kicks and whatnot, you're also kind of new to football, not starting until your senior year of high school. Tell us a little bit about how that came about.
Yeah, I mean, in high school, football was kind of just like a joke in my house, really, and with my friends. But once I got to my senior year, I got to thinking like, I'm not gonna get a chance to do this again. So I started it and ran with it on the defensive side of the ball, obviously. And then the receiver thing came about with my old quarterback from Old Dominion, who actually was at Albany with me last year. I don't know, we just had some sort of connection, and I just took it and ran with it. As far as the kick returning goes, that was just a way that my coaches were able to put me in the mix, since we had a really good receiving core last year. So it was just a way for me to make an impact and be able to make plays for the team and just do what I'm best at, being an athlete, you know.
You started off your collegiate career actually on the defensive side of the ball. How'd that switch to offense come about?
Yeah, I mean, defense, I like playing defense for sure. I mean, I think it really gave me like more of the perspective, just like as far as coverages and everything, and just understanding the game as a whole. But I just felt like my skill set coming from basketball and just being able to jump and go get the ball, I feel like that translated a lot more to receiver than it did on the defensive side of the ball. So yeah, I mean, one spring at ODU, me and one of my quarterbacks were just messing around, catching passes, and I told my coaches, like, I feel like this is a good spot for me, and that's what I stuck with since then. So it's been a good switch. I definitely like it a lot. It definitely fits me as a person and as an athlete the best out of all the positions I played. So I feel comfortable there.
And then looking back on your time at ODU, is that something that you would say you're grateful for?
Yeah, most definitely, man. I definitely learned a lot as far as football goes, and learned a lot just about myself and like life for real. Like, definitely, I spent 3.5 years at ODU, 3.5 years that I'm definitely grateful for. Met a lot of people that helped me throughout my journey, and it's definitely a time that helped shape me for real. So I am definitely grateful for that time.
And then being such a versatile player on offense, what would you say is the strongest part of your game?
Yeah, I think just route running is something that has been tough for me, but I think with my length and my speed and just my ability to jump, I think those are like my strongest areas in my game. And then I've really been locking in on the route running, working with guys like Marcus, the Pittsburgh route guy. I've been working with him a lot, man, and just trying to hone in on that craft and just perfect every area in my game. So I'm really trying to become as well-rounded as possible. But when I gotta lean on something, I just lean on my athleticism at the end of the day to go make a play. So that's all it comes down to.
Yeah, have you been grinding this summer, getting ready for this upcoming season?
Man, I've been grinding, bro. You know how it goes. Just working my tail off.
And I mentioned earlier how you guys made it all the way to the FCS Semifinals. Is there a game that you guys may have eyed up or highlighted this year, whether it might be like a rivalry or something?
Yeah, man, most definitely. I know personally, I'm really looking forward to going back to Idaho. We played them in the quarterfinal game of the playoffs last year, and that was just an environment that was unlike any that I played in before. And they got a crazy fan base playing in that dome out there. It was just a surreal experience, so I'm really excited for that game. And I know that they're hungry to give another shot at us. And then also the Stony Brook game. Stony Brook is like Albany's long-time rival. It's called the Golden Apple Cup. So that's a big game for us that we won last year, and that we're hoping to keep the cup, and we're hoping to keep the apple in Albany again this year. So definitely Idaho and Stony Brook, the two that I got circled on the calendar.
What's a pregame routine look like for you, bro? Are you praying, stretching, listening to music? I mean, obviously you're stretching.
Yeah. I mean, I usually take when I first show up to the locker room, I just take some time to myself and stretch and just stay in thought and just try to level myself out. Take a walk around the field and just talk to God for a little bit. Thank Him for the opportunity that is in front of me. Thank Him for as far as He brought me in. Just asking for protection and everything. And as we get closer to game time, I throw my headphones on and try to lock in. Listening to the music I gotta listen to just get ready, get pumped. Football's a crazy game. You gotta go to a crazy place to play it. So
for sure. What music you listening to? You got a favorite artist or anything like that?
Yeah, pregame. I'm definitely listening to a lot of G Herbo. I like G Herbo a lot. He tends to get me in that mode. I listen to a lot of Lil Durk. Sometimes I listen to some gospel music just to calm me down a little bit and to let the nerves die down and not get too worked up,
And then is your faith something that you're serious about, bro?
Yes, 1,000%, man. I mean, I've lived a crazy life, and throughout it all, God is protecting me, man. I take my faith very seriously. I lean on Jesus, my Lord and Savior, for just about everything, every aspect of life. Anytime that I'm feeling down, I go to Him. Anytime I'm feeling good, I go to Him. So I thank Him for it all, and I know that He's going to protect me through whatever and take me to the places that He sees fit for me. So at the end of the day, man, I'm just out here trying to be a witness.
No doubt. I agree 100%, bro. And your journey has got to be a little different than most. What was it like your senior year with hoops being mostly your main sport, and then you receiving football offers during your senior hoop season?
Yeah, man, that was a crazy time. I'm not gonna lie. Football was really just like a big let's just try it out and see how it goes thing for me. I mean, hoops was always on the front of my mind, but I had a lot of fun that year of football, and I gained a lot of traction just being the athlete that I am. And I had a lot of good people in my corner just letting me know, like, if football's something that you want to take seriously, you can take this thing far. So I do miss basketball a lot. It did good. I had a good time with it. Like, yeah, it was good for me. But I fell in love with football really fast, and it's definitely something that I'm glad I picked up and that I just love doing every day.
And then going through the recruiting process in high school, and then once again in the portal, was becoming a Great Dane an easy decision for you?
Honestly, yeah, definitely out of the portal, it was a very easy decision for me. I had already known the quarterback here previously, Reese Poffenbarger. He plays at the University of Miami now, but I had known him previously. There were some Pittsburgh guys on the staff like Darren Walls, Nate Bynum, Deion Lewis was on the staff. Greg Catuso is a Pittsburgh legend. So, I mean, as far as it is away from home, like it gives me a little slice of home when I'm here, and I feel very comfortable there. And just the community itself and the coaches just brought me in with open arms. And yeah, I'm grateful for this area, grateful for this team, man. I like it a lot here for sure.
And then you got anybody else from the city up there on the squad or on the staff?
Yeah, we got a couple of recruit guys. Larry Walker was a guy that was on the team last year that just graduated from Quip. We got Mike Coleman, he went to Woody. Landon Alexander went to CV. We got a good amount of recruit guys here, so it's definitely a little Pittsburgh to Albany pipeline that I'm definitely glad that we got because it makes me feel a little more comfortable. But yeah, you know the best ballers is from the Whippy, and we definitely got a couple of them.
Being from the area, are you a Steeler fan?
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
You currently got a favorite player in the league right now?
Yeah, I mean, my favorite player, I'd have to say, I like George Pickens a lot. Just he's a Steeler. He's a dog. I mean, I like Mike Evans a lot. He's been someone that I've watched a lot of film on. Jamar Chase is just like go get him receivers like that. I like to watch those guys a lot.
Now that you've been at Albany for just about a year, would you say you like the vibe up on campus and everything?
Yeah, most definitely. The community rallies around the football team a lot, especially after the most recent season. So I definitely, and the team, man, we're all so super close, man, and that just makes the experience 100 times better. So yeah, I mean, I like it a lot up here. It's definitely a place that I'm grateful for and that I'm glad I ended up at. So yeah.
Does it get a little crazy up there on game day? Is the game day atmosphere lit?
Oh yeah. I mean, we don't got the biggest stadium in the world, but since we've been having some success, they pack it out, and they definitely, the city turns out for the Danes. So the crowd definitely makes an impact, and I hope everybody brings the same type of energy this year. So yeah, I'm excited, and I do. This city definitely supports us a lot. So thank you to all of you for that.
For sure. Now, you guys got any traditions up there? You mentioned the Golden Apple or something like that a little earlier.
Yeah. The Golden Apple is our rivalry game against Stony Brook. This is a little trophy that we play for. I mean, lately we've been giving it to them. So that's been in Albany for a little bit. Every year we play a breast cancer game where we swap out our decal for a pin decal, and then we play a military appreciation game where we swap it out for a camo decal, and everybody gets to support people in their family or friends of family who are served with little helmet decals on the back with names. So yeah, we definitely got some cool traditions up here that make it just a little more special to play in, you know.
No doubt. And then what's the area like? Is it kind of like a city?
Yeah, it's not so much a city vibe, it's like a town vibe. I mean, there is like downtown Albany, but like coming from a bigger city like Pittsburgh, it doesn't really feel like a city as much. But it's cool. It's very like homey vibe, you know. You get downtown, it gets a little more busy, but it's a good area, especially around campus. Like it's pretty calm and quiet, but you know, like game day come around, like everybody gonna turn the city up, so it's a good time.
You got a favorite food spot up there?
Yeah, I mean, I eat a lot of Chipotle, man. Like that's my go-to, but like they got Chipotle everywhere. I mean, we got like a pizza spot next to campus that I go to a lot called Pizza Express, so. Yeah, I'd have to say locally that's probably my favorite spot, but I'm a big Chipotle guy, so yeah.
For sure. And then can you cook yourself?
I try to when I got some time. I make some like chicken and rice, some eggs for breakfast and stuff, but I'm always running around getting to meetings and getting to class and stuff, so I'm usually just eating on the go. But when I got time to just chill out and cut it over.
For sure. So then, what would you be bringing to the tailgate, bro?
Ooh, that's a good question, man. I'll probably, if I really like put my mind to it and spend some time with it, I'll whip up some buffalo chicken dip or something, because that's probably my favorite thing at the tailgate. But I would really have to sit down and concentrate on that. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure, and I appreciate you getting with me, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. Appreciate you.
Dietz in motion on third down. Poffenbarger often looks his way. He's flushed to the right, goes deep for Levi Wentz, who's got the catch down the sideline. The sophomore from Valencia, Pennsylvania, all the way down to the 25.
Jeremiah Grant, the defensive end for Richmond, gets to the